in disbelief. We never thought, we were all dumbfounded, really. We moved back to this country after the war. Actually, myself, I was living elsewhere, and in 2011, because this is a peaceful country, and now we are just totally surprised and dumbfounded. But we will come out of this, I'm confident.
More than 200 dead, including several Americans, as Sri Lanka sees its deadliest day of violence since the country's bloody civil war ended a decade ago. I'm John Scott, and this is the Fox Report. We're approaching the bottom of the hour. If you're just joining us, Sri Lankan officials are describing a string of blasts targeting Christian churches as well as hotels in and around the country's capital as a terror attack by religious extremists. Now there are fears those attacks could trigger a new wave of instability there. Jackie Heinrich joins us now with more. Jackie?
Well, John, this is the most recent attack in a wave of terror attacks across the world on houses of worship with roots in nationalist movements. Just last month, a gunman killed 50 people at a mosque in Christchurch, New Zealand, and then closer to home, a gunman killed 11 people at a synagogue in Pittsburgh back in October. But attacks on Christians are increasing worldwide, especially in Egypt.
The reality is that attacks on Christians have been growing, 3,000 deaths in the last year alone. That was double the previous year, and perhaps there hasn't been as much attention focused on the persecution of Christians as there should have been.
Sri Lanka is no stranger to religious conflict. Its short history as an independent country has been marked by bloodshed. Since it gained independence from Britain in 1948, there have been nationalist clashes as religious and ethnic groups battled for power. A civil war raged on for nearly 30 years until 2009, after the minority Tamil groups, who are mostly Hindu, were disenfranchised by Sinhalese Buddhists, who resented the favoritism the Tamils had during British rule. The insurgents, led by the Tamil Tigers, launched suicide attacks, and the Sri Lankan army fought to take them down. Most of the civil war happened in the northeast of the country, in the Tamil stronghold. It's estimated around 80,000 people were killed over those 26 years. The country is just roughly the size of Ireland. But the civil war ended in 2009 when the government killed the leader of the Tamil Tigers and claimed victory. In the years since, there's been deep division along ethnic lines. Recently, Buddhist national groups have been stoking fears that minorities are gaining influence.
But first and foremost, we have to ensure that terrorism does not lift its head in Sri Lanka. What we should do is hold our unity as Sri Lankans and ensure that we wipe out this menace once and for all.
In March of last year, a state of emergency was declared. Buddhist groups attacked mosques and Muslim-owned properties. Now these attacks on the Christian minority. No group has claimed responsibility for this attack, John.
All right, Jackie Heinrich. Jackie, thank you.